Game over. King Charles permanently strips Harry of royal titles after Israel blasts him as a liar. That is the roar now echoing through palace corridors and across social media feeds as Buckingham Palace reportedly drowns in complaints following Prince Harry's latest diplomatic detonation. What began as a humanitarian visit connected to Gaza and Jordan has spiraled into what critics are calling a full-blown international embarrassment. During remarks abroad, Harry declared that humanitarian aid corridors into Gaza need to be opened and claimed right now they are not open. The statement did not go unnoticed. Israel's Deputy Foreign Minister Sharon Haskell fired back publicly, accusing the Duke of Sussex of amplifying misinformation. In a sharply worded rebuke delivered by a media interview, she described his comments as deeply disappointing and said he had repeated false narratives without verification. She went further, issuing a direct invitation for Harry to visit Israel and see the humanitarian corridors firsthand, even suggesting he speak to a British general serving in a joint command overseeing aid deliveries. With all due respect, she wrote, before using your global platform to level accusations against Israel, take a simple step, come and see for yourself. She stressed that thousands of trucks were entering daily and that corridors were operational. And in a stinging flourish, she implied that repeating demonstrably false claims raised serious questions, adding that if his pants were on fire, he might not even realize it. When foreign officials start publicly correcting you, and mocking you, the game changes. This is a diplomatic disaster, one royal watcher declared bluntly. If this doesn't strip the titles, nothing will. The outrage has reportedly triggered a surge of complaints directed at Buckingham Palace. The central argument? As long as Harry remains a prince, as long as his name remains on the official royal website, as long as King Charles continues to engage him as both father and monarch, the British royal family is inevitably linked to whatever he says, whether it concerns memoirs, media interviews, or Middle East geopolitics. Critics insist that Charles must stop thinking like a father and start acting like a king. Borrow William's backbone, one commentator quipped. Strip the titles. Remove the honors. Take them off the website. The frustration is palpable. For many, this is not just about hurt feelings or royal gossip. It's about reputation, diplomacy, and national credibility. If Harry were merely Mr. Windsor of California, detractors argue, his remarks would carry far less symbolic weight. But when a man styled as Prince of the United Kingdom comments on an active geopolitical conflict, governments notice. So do voters. So do lies. The timing couldn't be worse. King Abdullah of Jordan reportedly avoided high-profile meetings with Harry and Meghan during their visit. Israeli officials publicly contradicted him. Social media exploded. Suddenly, what was framed as humanitarian engagement looked to critics like a freelance royal tour colliding with real-world consequences. This is also a security issue, some have argued, pointing out the irony that Harry has long campaigned for special protection status while critics claim he contributes to volatile narratives. Others say the World Health Organization, which facilitated the visit, miscalculated the optics. This is a disaster for Harry, for WHO, and for the UK, one commentator wrote. Harry for his recklessness, WHO for platforming it, and the UK for failing to stop it years ago. The parallels to past royal controversies are impossible to ignore. Observers are already whispering about how long patience can stretch before decisive action follows. We've seen this story before, one critic warned, referencing how prior scandals were handled. Delay only makes the monarchy look weaker. And the stakes are high. Public frustration appears to be mounting. Each speech, each interview, each overseas appearance seems to deepen the divide between Harry's private citizen reality and his royal title. To detractors, it's a contradiction that grows more untenable by the week. They cannot extricate themselves from this spiral, critics say. Every move becomes another misstep. What was once dismissed as celebrity drama now carries diplomatic weight. Buckingham Palace has made no announcement about stripping titles. But the noise is getting louder. If official foreign representatives are openly rebuking a British prince for spreading what they call falsehoods, the pressure on King Charles intensifies. In the ruthless arena of global politics, perception is power. And when that perception turns into public humiliation, even centuries-old titles begin to feel fragile.